During opening ceremonies, if you were watching, we had a presentation by the Native Nations, and it's the first World Series, DJ, that Babe Ruth World Series that the Native Nations have participated in. Tell us about the Native Nations and how it gets started.
So Native Nations started several years ago. I was actually an ambassador for U.S. MLB, and part of that involved us going to New Zealand, and I worked with their program from grassroots all the way to WBC competition. And amongst their kids was the Maori culture as well as the Kiwis alike. And so I was able to see the immersive cultures just blend together through baseball and softball, and seeing what that brought to kids and their discipline and their life and their character building. Fast forward 15 years later, we're now here back in America, and I just, I have a lot of Native family, and just one day I just decided, why is there not Native American representation in the sports world?
Sure.
And so we're on year 3 now, and I kicked down a lot of doors, and I'm very, very thankful for Babe Ruth actually allowing us into the World Series, and so we're able to showcase to the world what we do and who we are and what we play. So natives do play ball too, and we were excited to have a great experience. Our kids had a wonderful time. They met a lot of different countries and shared culture with everybody. And you referred to our opening ceremony. So we had the Osage tribe, their Academy Award performing group, come out and sing a blessing song, and this is their traditional lands. And in Native culture, you defer to the tribe that was their lands before anything else, to kind of open up some of your ceremonies. So that's what Babe Ruth allowed us to do, and I think it was wonderfully received for everybody.
So actually, the Osage tribe has roots here in the Branson area.
Yeah, so this is their traditional lands where their ancestors were originally, and so now they're more in the Oklahoma area, but what we do is we defer to them to have their blessings.
Now, how did the Native Nations team do it? I know they played at the Show Me Park, the 13-16 World Series. They did not have a team here, but how did they do over there?
They competed. Their West End is an amazing team. I think they're a dynasty. We had them 1-0 in the first game of the series. That team, in my opinion, will probably win this tournament. But we were in every game. They learned a lot of stuff. There's a lot of really good baseball lessons learned. It's the little things that count. And so some of the infrastructure with baseball and advanced baseball is maybe not as prevalent in their communities as it is outside their communities. And so that's something we'll be working on. But we ended up winning our first bracket game and lost in the second game. It was a well-fought game, and we just couldn't pull it out at the end.
Now, you're based out of Arizona?
Yes, that's where our office is based out of.
They did a wonderful job in opening ceremonies. At some point, are you going to try and get teams into the other age groups as well?
Yeah, so next year we're trying to get to the girls softball event first, and then probably do the premier event with the 12 and unders as well.